I could not tell you right now if the sun is in my favor or not with lighting. I would have to be standing like this. You can't see my knees, but they're bent. But they're bent. Okay. Well, I'll just stand in my. Oh my gosh, but am I too dark? Not that there's a problem. But, oh, I don't want to stand like that either. Hey, hey, hey. I'm just trying to play with the lighting, y'all. I'm just trying to play. Well, we're just gonna have to do it anyway. My birthday is in 5 days. This is June 10th. I'm recording this. So my birthday is in 5 days. I just don't like this. I just don't like this. We're moving. I think I found a spot that works. A little pigeon. Le pigeon. La paloma. Mira la pigeon. I don't know if you can see it actually. But what I wanted to talk about today is just my own thoughts that I've been having. Another stream of thought video, essentially. I have a crush on a French YouTuber. And this happened very, very recently. About 2 days ago, the incident occurred where a French YouTuber, Nathaniel, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's like Rosieux, Nathaniel. Well, anyway, I, I'm telling you, when I instantly saw him, I was like, I got like an anxiety. I was like, who is that? And be still my heart. That's what I feel. I'm like, be still my heart. Oh my God. I feel like I just want to dance. Like, give me that, give me that. But it's the likeliness of us ever getting into contact is so like dismal. I've already decided that I'm like, oh, that's so creepy, like what okay, I did do the dumb thing and comment. Well, at first I commented in Spanish because I was like, I don't know, like, should I comment in Spanish or English? I mean, Spain's right next to France. So I did comment in Spanish. I was just like, you're an exceptional human being. Like, keep doing what you're doing. Keep talking about what you're talking about. I love it. And essentially that. And then, like, a couple hours later, as it goes by, as life in the world turns, I was like, I typed in English. I commented on that same video. I'm like, who are you? I have not stopped thinking about you. And obviously, those got no responses. Like, of course. Like, duh. Like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Like, what did you think was going to happen? I didn't really expect anything of it, but I just had a feeling like I just need to get that energy out there, or else I'm always going to feel like I do nothing with these feelings for people that I get. Because usually I don't do anything. I just like suffer in silence. I'm just like, it'll never happen. And I feel like that's the one of the downsides of being a gay man is you do that a lot. You do that a lot with your feelings. You just suppress them and you're like, well, we can't all have what we want, can we? And then they just get, they turn into moody old queens. That's exactly why that happens. Why gay, oh my gosh, those pigeons are like chasing each other. I think he wants to fuck, but she doesn't. Yeah, she left. But anyway, I have this mini crush on this French YouTuber, and then I find out because my mom and I, like 2 months ago, we got this thing called Way in a Box where you pay like 300 euros and then they do the flight and the hotel for you. And they randomly choose where you're going, and you find out like 2 days before you go. Paris. We're going to Paris. Of course, we're going to Paris. And I literally find this out like after the French YouTuber, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this my chance? Is this my chance? And I don't even know if he lives in Paris, but I did see a video where he's like being gay in the countryside, and I'm like, ugh, and I didn't like watch it. Sorry, but that could be like his life before Paris because it looks like he's living alone in the city. I would assume. I would assume. I've never felt an attraction to someone like that online that quick, like just by looking at their face and then hearing their voice on top of that. And I will say, I did at first have it automatically translate him into like an English French version sounding of him where everything is like automatically translated. But then I was like, I need to hear him talk and speak in French. And it's just as hot. And I was really happy about that because I've been hearing some French tourists around where I live, and I'm like, that French sounds so ugly. Like, where are they from? And I'm sure different regions of France have different accents. But I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know where you're from, but it sounds ugly. um, yes. Oh, I wrote this down. I said, I want to use my time. I do. I want to use it. And I put use and I underline use because it's my time. I get to use it how I want. Aprovechar. I get to take advantage of it. Yeah. Oh, and then this quote that was in, oh my gosh, this movie I just watched because I was like, I need to consume more media that's meaningful and more long form content. So I'm like, let me watch a movie. So I watched Osage County, August in Osage County, that movie. 10 out of 10, recommend. Actually, 11 out of 10. It's an 11 out of 11. Angel numbers. Like, it was incredible. It was incredible. Julia Roberts, Meryl Streep. Those are just the two main figureheads right there. But wow. Wow, 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 wow. And one of the quotes that, ooh, I don't know why I put down the book. I need the quote. One of the quotes that Julia Roberts says is she said she's talking to her daughter in the car. She goes, "Thank God we can't tell the future. We'd never get out of bed." I was like, holy crap. And watching this movie, I was like, I can act. I know I can find it in me to act. The raw emotion, and it's not just about like, oh, I saw screaming and I was like, I can do that too. Because that is kind of what happened. But I just heard and actually felt the raw emotion that was coming out of like these actors' mouths. And I was like, I I feel like I can find that place in me where I can also portray a character that has those same feelings, that same depth of emotion. I feel like I can do that too. Oh my gosh, these pigeons, the, you know, men in every species, just the male counterpart, they don't know when no means no. I mean, like, is there a Me Too for pigeons? Because, oh my gosh, she keeps flying away. Like, and I know that she's not playing hard to get either. Like, this pigeon's been leaving this man. She's like, do not touch me. Okay, yeah, go over there. Thank God. Left her alone. Um, me with the French YouTuber. But, yes. Okay, last thing for this little stream of thought video. A ver. Or that might be it, actually. Oh, yeah, because I was going back to the let's consume media. I really think we should watch more movies. Okay, I'll let this be my last thing. I really think we should watch more movies and movies that we can actually get a message from. And I think that would, the majority of those movies would have to be made before 2020. Because 2020 is one of those years where it's a before and after. Un antes y después. That's 2020. And, you know, so there's a lot of garbage now where I'm like, that movie had no meaning. Like, I didn't get anything from that. I really don't remember nothing. And then there are other movies. So I've been, because I live in Spain now, I want to immerse myself in the culture. I want to know more. So I have been looking at Spanish movies. And when I say Spanish, I don't mean that they're talking in Spanish. No, I mean that they were produced, filmed here in Spain, and they are. I just want to make that because I've watched Spanish movies. You see what I'm saying? Like I've seen Cuban movies, I've seen Colombian movies and series, I've seen different forms of media that are in Spanish, but are just not Spain's um, media. So yeah, but I've been challenging myself. That's been my other way because I'm like, because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to read, and I actually have been keeping up with my reading and doing the having 3 books in circulation has been really really good at keeping me out of that reading rut. So I'm really happy that that's working for me. But I was like, to keep that thing going and to keep my mind fresh and to keep my attention, like my attention span satisfied, then let me watch some movies. And I'm happy I did that because now I'm just like, I'm looking for messages, but then also realizing that sometimes not everything has a message. And I know I just said earlier, I'm like these movies have no messages, but it's different. It's like there's no message because they're slop, because it's like slop. It's like you had a guy help you make that script. The other ones, it's like it's okay being. Yeah. Okay. I yeah. I think that's it. I think that's it for me. I will obviously be getting footage out of Paris. I mean, I have the camera, I have the space. I might as well hit record, right? So, yeah. Really, I think it's funny that my usage of my usage of a southern accent has really popped out this video. Yeah, I see some insight and some like, yeah, a little window into my raising, where I've been in life. I did live in the South for a majority of my years. All right. Well, have a good day.